You want me to put that on my Tudor?
She matched the furniture, but not the occasion. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. As you know, Harry's wife appeared in New York. And what was she wearing on this occasion? Well, when I looked upon the outfit, I was torn between two potential descriptions. On the one hand, she looks like a bed. You know, when you fold back the sheet. All she needs really is a pillow over her head, which I'm sure many people would say that would solve many of their concerns. But also, she put me in mind of a tube of toothpaste. She looks like she's being squeezed out of it, particularly when you see a picture which only shows that sort of weird collar thing that she was wearing. Nevertheless, there she is, dressed all in white, the saint that she believes that she is, baring her shoulders and turning up, grinning and gurning, showing off the rictus grin. Harry at least had the good grace to wear a sombre suit. He didn't come along with his clown shoes on and his spinning bow tie that lights up. He had what looks like a dark navy jacket on, a dark navy tie, a white or is it slightly blue shirt, and navy trousers, suitably sombrely dressed. What was Harry's wife turning up to? Well, if you look at her, you think, yes, it must be a Hollywood premiere that she's attending, or that she's there going to perhaps somebody's wedding or something like that, minus the fascinator. But she was turning up at a mental health event which related to parents who'd suffered loss connected to their child's social media use. For many people, death is a tragic event, but none more so when it relates to the death of a child, and none more so when it's your child. I, as a narcissistic psychopath, have the intellectual capacity to understand that, even though I don't actually feel anything, because I'm devoid of emotional empathy. I would recognise that such an occasion would require attire which was commensurate with the solemn nature of the event. Harry's wife doesn't. Why? Because not only does she have no emotional empathy, but her cognitive empathy is misfiring under the weight of needing to make it all about her. And thus, she fails to dress for the occasion. What she wears does not match the solemnity of the event, the seriousness of what is being discussed. Indeed, her whole demeanour was one of thorough delight. You're delighted, are you, to be at such an event? You might be proud to attend, perhaps, or pleased to support, but there's the evident delight as a consequence of the way that she was grinning and gurning at the very outset. It was only later that she attempted something close to looking sombre, because everybody else did. What she managed to do, of course, was match the furniture. Most colour-coordinated with it, but she certainly didn't match the occasion. As the Mail Online reports, that she arrived at a mental health summit in New York in a convoy of 7 blacked-out vehicles, and that she was due to host a panel discussion at the World Mental Health Day Festival in what marked their first ever in-person event for their charity, the Archwell Foundation. Harry's wife arrived at the summit sporting a $987 white off-the-shoulder Altazara blazer with matching white pants and heels. The couple were all smiles as they arrived at the venue. However, they appeared to get emotional. Well, from Harry's point of view, he would do. From hers, she essentially faked it. It's fake compassion, false compassion, that's demonstrated as a consequence of needing to fit in. Remember, she has no emotional empathy, so she doesn't actually feel it. And moreover, the fact that she turned up grinning away and making it all about her, given what she wore, only goes to reinforce the fact that she doesn't really care about the event, although she thinks she does. All she truly cares about, driven by her narcissism, is ensuring that she is there, that she is seen, that the PR is controlled, that she turns up and issues some boring word salady speech. She stated that during the event, they've been working behind the scenes with the parents for the past year in order to create a community of shared experiences, with Harry and Harry's wife taking to the stage later on in the event to thank all of the mothers and fathers who shared their stories. Read for that. People at the Archwell Foundation have been doing the heavy lifting, as they always do, and Harry's wife just turns up, of course, and steals the credit, as she always does. Heavy lifting isn't for her. At the event, of course, it's all about ensuring that she appears and looks wonderful, that she is at the centre of everything that's going on, that she matches the furniture, that she matches the display that's behind her. This is an appearance like anything for a narcissist, that is designed to make her look good. She'll have listened to the stories, and her narcissism will have directed her to look suitably concerned with her false compassion. But the fact is, she's not really interested. The narcissism tells her that she is, so that she looks concerned, that she looks troubled, that she attempts to do her best approximation of somebody that is exhibiting compassion. But you're able to see that that doesn't exist because you know what she is. She ensured that she was front and centre. She ensured that she was seen. Thus, controlling people through this appearance, receiving fuel as a consequence of people's reactions not only at the event itself, but thereafter at the coverage of it, and the residual benefit of managing the facade of making her seem like she's a caring individual. In some respects, why not just turn up to this event and get on with it without all of the stuff that goes around it? Well, that's no use to a narcissist. And instead, she turns up matching the furniture, but not the occasion. As you know, earlier, the Prince and Princess of Wales had been involved in their own contribution to World Mental Health Day. They arrived in Birmingham to host a forum about supporting young people and the challenges they face. They'd actually used Mental Health Day to publish the results of a survey about mental health that found many young people feel that their friends are struggling with mental health issues. The survey, conducted by the Royal Foundation, found that around 6 in 10 16 to 24-year-olds think it's very important for young people to have greater awareness and understanding of social and emotional skills, with nearly 40% feeling they don't manage their emotions very well. 95% of those surveyed said they think their peers are having some sort of problem with their mental health. In the afternoon, they hosted Exploring Our Emotional Worlds, a forum for young people in partnership with UK-based digital charity The Mix and BBC Radio 1. The event, held at Factory Works in Birmingham, brought together 100 young delegates nominated by 10 leading mental health and youth engagement charities to discuss how they manage their emotions and how they can be supported to build their resilience and maintain healthy relationships. All good, solid work. And as you know, because they're a normal and an empath, they naturally want to demonstrate that they are undertaking this work by way of healthy publicity and press releases, but it's not done for the same reasons that Harry's wife does. She does it because it's for the prime aims. And also, you'll have seen on a screen the picture of William and Kate and what they were wearing when they attended their event. Contrast what Kate is wearing. Smart, stylish, but sombre. Ditto William. But compare what Kate's wearing with that of Harry's wife, who thinks that she's turning up at a Hollywood premiere because, of course, she never actually will have one of her own. Therefore, she has to make it about being like a Hollywood premiere whenever she goes anywhere. A stark contrast in what was worn by Kate and by Harry's wife, which really tells you everything you need to know about the way that Harry's wife behaves. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.